Well, since my character is
Um,
mine, and also I really don't want Jello missing out because he's missed out on
I,
every single fight. My character just
I'm
says, "I'm gonna go check on the rogue."
I'm getting there. You do hear a slight muffled voice in the direction that you came from.
All right. Well, since I'm still in good shape, I'm gonna go off and deal with that
Okay.
while they're
Okay, yeah, you do
resting.
that. You do that.
Well, I still haven't taken a single thing of damage because they can't roll high enough, or they're not focused on me.
Are we taking a short rest?
Yeah, you guys are taking short
It,
rest, I guess. All right. Well, I guess I'm going back to Jello.
you make your way to Jello.
Grab the knife
Jello,
from her belt and start cutting her free.
Jello.
Yeah, what's up?
You see a very tall and beautiful tiefling fighter approaching.
Oh, the mama
As you're
here to get me.
What?
Do I have to say it again?
Yes, I
yeah, go
actually
ahead
didn't
and
get
say it
that.
again.
I said, "Ooh, the mamacita's here to get
Oh
me."
my
I
gosh.
fucked it up.
I'm regretting being the one coming back to you now. All right, well, I'm committed now, so I'm gonna just start cutting you free.
You might as well take one of those strands and put it over her mouth.
Careful, she might be into that.
I was about to
Damn.
say, if you do that, if I get it
Well,
off, I'm
she
gonna
has a
say I didn't know
mask
you were
on,
kinky like
so
that.
she has a metal mask on right now, so it wouldn't really do much.
Technically, you could take it off.
I could, but
Eh.
and I am not that tall. I'm shorter than Rez
Yeah, his character's shorter than my character.
by an inch, but still shorter.
So it takes you a minute to cut Jello free, but you do end up cutting Jello free. Do y'all make your way back to the group?
Well, I'm gonna start making my way back to the group, but who knows what the fuck he's gonna do. Well, you're now free from the webs. And I've already turned my back to start walking back to the rest of the group.
I want to sneak jump on her back.
Make a
I saw
stealth
that
check.
coming. Perception?
Yep.
That's a damn 7.
Well, I got a nat 1, so
Oh damn.
I got a 5 total, so you definitely beat.
You are oblivious to the world, just head down, focusing on trying to get back up to the group and make sure everybody's okay. Jello, go ahead and make a grappling check at advantage.
What is even happening?
I'm fucking around with Crimson's character.
Oh, okay.
I got a 20 on roll. What would advantage add? Is
Advantage is you take whatever the larger number is. You roll twice, take the largest number.
we already know it's the 20.
So, Jello, you managed to hop on to Crimson's back like a little kid. Arms around the neck, and your head is on the right side of Crimson's head. And under your mask, you're just beaming ear to ear, happy than a pig in slop. And Crimson, you instantly realize that you've been grappled and you have a small elf person on your back.
How close is the nearest wall?
About 5 feet away from you on the right.
Okay, I'm gonna basically back into it as hard as possible to knock her off.
God damn. Here I was gonna offer dinner. Fuck.
Make an attack roll.
14. I don't think that hits.
What's your AC?
16.
Gotcha. You notice instantly what she's trying to do. Do you use your it? Do you jump off before making contact with the wall?
Change. Can I change position to in front of her?
um, Make an acrobatics check.
He's very clingy.
Wait, literally,
You
Clingy.
get a +7 in acrobatics. Fuck me.
Me too.
A 22. Yeah, you managed to nimbly change from the back to the front position. So mask to mask, because you are wearing a helmet. Yes, Crimson.
Yes.
Mask
As
to
soon as I
mask,
do
you
it-
now have an elf in front of you, just straddling you. I guess it was. Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm hitting the wall.
Yeah, but your armor protects you from any damage.
For the most part, yes.
So you
I've
make
learned-
contact with the wall, and they're close enough that you guys and the rest of the party
They can
hear the
hear the
clatter of
clang.
armor against stone in the sewers. What are y'all doing now?
I'm just gonna continue working on my dagger.
When can I sharpen my blade?
You can sharpen your blade. Do y'all make your way back to the group after the clash of armor against stone?
Yeah, I say so. But before we do that, as I'm clinging, I'd like to say, and here I was gonna offer you dinner.
So
Right,
would
I'ma
that
be
be
right back. I'm gonna go eat a
persuasion on
burger.
Jello's side, or just what I would do?
Jello's not even here at the moment, so but you
No,
could
I'm still here. I'm still here. I heard what was going on, so I stayed.
I mean, you can make a persuasion check.
I guess I'm gonna have to do a counter one.
I mean, I was being truthful there, so
Well,
But,
that's not being deception. That's just trying to persuade her in order
yeah,
to go to dinner with you.
12.
Also 12.
You can leave it or take it.
Now, I'll think about it. Just get off me.
Now it's your turn to make a persuasion check.
Fuck,
I'm
right.
assuming.
Nah, fuck it. I'm doing intimidation.
Shit.
Well, I'm assuming my character's very, fucking flustered or confused right now, because I am not intimidating at all. That's a nat 1. Definitely failed to intimidate Jello's character. Doc, get the fuck off. Well, I guess seeing as I definitely failed to intimidate Jello to get off, I'm just gonna have to brute force.
I mean, shit, I was planning to say something after. You ain't gotta brute force it. It's gonna be technically another persuasion check, but you know. Because I got an 18 on that roll.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I definitely fucking failed.
And in response to the nat 1 at versus 18, you try to be forceful and sound as gruff as you can to get Jello off of you, but it just gets stuck in your throat and it just kind of just blurbles out and like into nothingness. And Jello, your response is?
I was gonna say, if he actually got his response out, but you're saying like he didn't really get it out.
Yeah, because you're kind of making her very uncomfortable and not in a safe zone for her.
Fuck it. I'll say I got a deal for you. I won't mess with you for a bit if you go to the dinner with me.
And would that be a persuasion? Or a threat?
I don't mean it as a fucking threat.
I mean, y'all can just take it how y'all want. I'm gonna kind of slow down on the persuasion checks on this.
In a defeated voice says, fine.
hop off.
Okay. Should we continue now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how are we gonna explain the whole corp leaving?
He got bored and went back to the tavern.
Literally almost lights me on fire, and he gets bored. All right.
You know, it was funny when I was planning this out the other session, and I figured, okay, spiders, that's a good one. I turn around, walk into my kitchen, and right in the middle of my kitchen, there's a freaking big ass wolf spider. I'm like, huh, fitting.
Foreshadowing.
I have a quick question.
Hmm.
Yep.
My wife or whatever just told me that one of their friends starts their D&D sessions at the exact same time and only on every other Saturday, just like us. And has the same amount of members in the group,
Yep.
but they're an artist. And the only artist here is Crimson, and I don't think he goes by this name. But does anybody know like any cutesy style artists?
No.
Okay.
No.
Because she's like, that's hell of a coincidence. And I'm like, that is a pretty
That
big
is a
coincidence.
pretty big coincidence, yes.
It really fucking is. Holy shit.
But so y'all take your short rest. You're still working on the daggers.
Alright.
You recover some hit points, if not all of them. You lost one party member, and he went back to the tavern, but you gained your other party member that was stuck in a web. And you're like, she's safe there for the moment. We'll come back. Collect her, and there is still rats scurrying from the north here and there. The path does continue further up north.
I say we continue in formation that we had before. Except maybe one change. I think the two lover girls up in the front, and then
Oh, fuck you.
Gel and and then Gel and Fred in the back, and then Chad and me in the center.
I used all my good rolls while fighting the spiders. I had nothing left while fucking dealing with the elf.
Fuck yeah.
So you continue on the path ahead of you, passing the rats. You see an opening in the tunnel ahead of you, and it broadens out quite a bit. You're probably about 40 feet away from the entrance of this opening. Still pretty dark. It's the sewers still. It still smells like the sewers. The squeaking of the rats as you step either on them or past them. You see the webbing is still pretty thick. You're fighting the webs as you go along as well. But as you get closer to this opening, the webs are extremely thick.
Natara.
I'm sorry.
I was expecting a fucking sex joke out of that. I'm just like, how is he gonna spin this one?
I don't know.
Like a
I haven't
web.
been feeling the sex joke.
I just think it's Crimson's character.
Oh my Christ.
What? He said it so fast, and I wasn't expecting him to talk. What did he say?
I think I
said
gotta
not as thick as Crimson's character.
Oh, fuck you.
I think I gotta pick up the sex joke mantle because Gel tried to take it from me.
He who is the best at sex jokes gets Chad.
The opening again it's 10 feet on each side for walk space. Between that is the sewer passage, which is about another 20 feet. There is no bridge between the opening or the walkways at the entrance of this opening to the next section. Again, you're 40 feet out. You're being slowed down by the thickening of the webs. What are y'all doing?
Burn
Is
the
this
webs.
well? Hold on. Just in case there's some big bad in there, let's not do that quite yet. Unless it is entirely covering the floor.
It's blocking the path. It's not
Burn the
really.
webs.
It's not really connected to the walk or on the walkway itself. I mean, there is webbing on the wall, and some of it might be spreading a little bit onto the edge of the ground towards the walls, but nothing is actually blocking the walkway on the ground.
I was
So you
gonna
s-
say send Edelyn sneak up there and see if she can hear anything or see anything through the doorway. But
You can perform an acrobatics check and to avoid like Mission Impossible, the lasers and whatnot, to avoid the webbing.
up to Edelyn.
You want me to slither my ass through there?
I mean, maybe.
That's what a rogue does. Scout.
Alright, fuck it.
And you still get a +7 in acrobatics, so you can definitely do it.
I want to also give a inspiration die.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna say 3 acrobatics checks.
Okay.
Because
Right
it
now
is
it's just
very
a
thick.
stealth check.
Yep. Stealth check.
Okay, so if it's stealth check, it's a plus
Isn't-
9.
A stealth and acrobatics checks.
Yep. Acrobat or stealth check first.
16.
You feel pretty comfortable. You feel like you're pretty well hidden in the shadows of the sewers. Now, go ahead and make a acrobatics check for the first 10 feet.
23.
You nimbly cross between the threads of the webbing, and those who that were initially following Adelyn's path see her just dancing through the webbing, not even anywhere close of making contact with it.
Wait, we're following
And-
her path?
No, you're
Okay.
watching, like following Adeline with your eyes, those that have been keeping track of her, and you notice that how graceful she actually can be.
When she's not
So you
clinging onto the fighter.
I don't know, she was pretty fucking nimble then.
So you progress 10 feet. It's still 30 feet ahead of you. But by the time you get to the 30-foot mark, you'll have a good view of the entire area in the room. If you want to progress the last 10 feet, you'll have to make a 4th acrobatics check, but that is up to you. So go ahead and make a 2nd acrobatics check for the next 10 feet.
I went ahead and did it. 20.
Still very graceful, light like an elf. You're just dancing through these, snaking your way through it gracefully, not even close to making contact with it. You progress another 10 feet. Do you want to progress another 10?
I got a 15 on it.
Ooh.
And now he gets grabbed.
Yoinked into the fucking.
Time to
Room.
start
Oh, we
fucking
hear-
rushing
oh,
our way
we-
through this webbing.
So, you narrowly, your hand almost makes contact with one of the threads. Almost. But you stop instantly before it touches and makes contact with the thread. You take a second and you proceed after you took a deep, mellowing breath. And you're like, focus. Get the head in the game. Do you want to progress, or do you want to take a check right now? Because you've just progressed up to 30 feet. You got a pretty good view, and you can probably get a good check on the room itself right now.
I just check out the room.
Okay. Roll a perception check. You have night vision because you are an elf, and you can see up to what, 30 feet or 60 feet?
60.
To 60?
Yep.
So you can see up to 60 feet. It's 10 feet to the actual entrance of the room. And the full room is about 40 feet. So you can see all the way to the other end of the room. There
I
is
got
another.
a fucking 8.
It looks
I got
pretty
a fucking
clear.
8.
It looks pretty clear. You don't see any movement. The webbing, you don't see any movement in the web.
Wait, did he roll with advantage? Elf gets keen senses, have proficiency in the sorry, never mind. Proficiency, not advantage.
Yeah, just proficiency and perception.
You can use your inspiration die.
Me, fuck it. The 4 one, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
D4, roll a D4 if you so desire.
Got a 10 now.
Hey guys, you guys got another participant in the blind gang. Fucking Death and
Fuck off.
Xantar.
What's up?
Oh, don't worry about it.
I blame my character focusing on you. Let's just say I have you on my mind.
Yeah, I mean, all you see is a room filled with connecting webs here and there and thick. They're thick. They're everywhere. You do see some cocoon-like shapes against the walls in this room, and it is a solid floored room. There is no sewage in here. You can see another ladder that comes from the ceiling that is in the center of the room. You probably can gauge that it's just leading to another manhole exit or entrance to the sewers from the city above. Again, you total right now, you're 10 feet from the entrance, and the room itself is about another 40 feet in length and about 30 feet in width. There is some objects here and there, like tool benches and things like that, in case for maintenance workers. But from this distance and in the darkness, even with the night vision, you can't really make out too many details because in night vision you just see black and white.
So I guess we keep cutting through and burning the webs.
Wouldn't that alert them though?
You don't see anything in there,
Yeah.
Mr. Blind Man.
For
Up
all
to
we know,
you.
it's an empty room.
Maybe you could get a little closer and take another look.
Oh god.
I mean, either way, he's still gonna have to make his way back to us and tell us. You know.
I mean, we can always burn the webs to get to him.
I know, but didn't we send him out to scout?
Yeah, we
Mhm.
burn through the webs so we can meet up with him.
So does he have to make all those acrobatics checks again on the way back?
He would.
Oh fuck. Oh.
So I guess we wait.
I can talk to him telepathically.
But can he talk back?
Yes. You can.
Jello.
What's
Jello.
up?
I want you to make another stealth check while you're here.
I went ahead and rolled just in case I had to do something. 25.
You feel pretty confident that you're still hidden in the shadows while you're just standing there.
So I'd like to communicate with him and just ask what he sees, what she sees.
Okay.
This is gonna be Jello's first experience with this.
Is it?
Yeah, Jello has no idea that Rez has 2 souls and can do this shit.
Oh yeah.
Anari. What's your spell save DC?
14.
Jello, I want you to make a wisdom saving throw.
8.
You feel something press against your mind, and then all of a sudden, Anari's voice, you hear it in your head.
And I just say, do you see anything in there? You don't need to speak aloud, just think the words and I'll hear it.
Workbenches, cocoons. I can't tell half of what it is from this distance, but I can't see anything moving.
Okay, are you going to go closer or are you coming back?
I'm gonna say fuck it and go closer.
Then be warned, once you start going closer, I can't speak with you again. You'd have to come back to this point. This is the furthest I can speak with you.
Got it.
So you're going to go further. I'm going to make you
Went ahead and
roll
rolled.
an acrobatics check for the first 5 feet. And then again for the next 5 feet, because it is getting thicker webbing as it gets closer to the entrance of this room. What is your roll?
18.
18. Not as graceful as the first 2 times that you went through and started dancing through the webbing, but you do manage to get through the first 5 feet. Do you progress another 5 feet?
Let me roll real quick. 20 in total.
Kind of shook your head a little bit and got the nonsense out of your head, probably from being mentally disturbed, having a voice appear in your head. But you progress, and you are at the very cusp of the entrance. Make another stealth check for me.
Fuck. 11.
Ugh.
Ouch.
God.
You
Ow.
should not have gone forwards.
Go ahead. Are you checking the room again, seeing if you're 10 feet closer?
Yep. 16.
There we go.
On the left side of the room, you see, it looks like it's a very large sack, but then all of a sudden 2 legs just stretch out. And then it curls back in.
Great.
Amazing.
Well, make it back before you fucking alert the damn thing.
So I gotta do what? Fucking.
I believe it was 5 dexterity checks.
He doesn't have to make it all the way back. He can make it back to where he can alert me, and then
What
we
was
can
it, like
burn the way
10
up to
feet?
him. Yep.
5
I
feet
get-
right now to the next, before you have to.
No, I meant like to get back into telepathic range.
Just need to
It'll
move
be
10
2
feet, yeah.
checks.
Oh, this one's definitely passing. It's 26.
The movement that you saw has quickened your pace and made you really not want to be here by yourself real quick. So you nimbly cross through the webbing of the first 5 feet. Go ahead and make another acrobatics check if you want to progress further.
14.
You make contact with one of the webbings.
Fuck.
And you do hear some screeching in the room.
Do we
Time to
hear
run.
it?
Yeah, it's pretty loud screeching.
Yeah, fucking burn them bitches.
Yep, time to start hacking and burning our way through this fucking webbing.
Chad instantly starts flicking his fingers together, and he starts sending a couple of firebolts towards the webbing, trying to quicken the pace.
While he does that, I want to, and we start moving forward, I want to communicate with Edelyn, ask what they saw.
She is currently stuck right outside of the range, but as soon as you start cutting through some of the webbing and burning some of the webbing, you'll be able to get in range and to contact with her. But currently, all you know is that there's some screeching. Adeline, I want you to make a strength check.
8.
You are stuck in the webbing.
Fuck.
Hey, Wham.
Again.
How much of a strength check would you need to move through the webs?
Once the webbing has you, you're pretty much stuck. You have to make an attack on the webbing itself to dislodge yourself. And then probably a strength check to make sure that the weapon doesn't get dislodged from your hand.
So you wouldn't be able to move through it?
When that got
No.
stuck or what got stuck?
You know what? Let the dice decide. It was your right leg that made contact with the webbing. With the combined effort of Burning and Fred using the lantern, and Chad's fire bolts just flinging here and there, just nonstop trying to burn through this webbing, you progress another 10 feet.
Now I can contact Edelin.
Yes.
What did you see in there? What is it?
Bunch of cocoons, big ass thing. Don't know how to explain it.
Great. We're on our way. We're coming. We're coming. Hold on.
So you guys continue to burn the webbing another 10 feet. You see Adeline in the silhouette of those with night vision can see Adeline now. She's just stuck there, right leg, and she's trying to muscle her way off the webbing. Again, Adeline, make a strength check.
It's still that dark.
Oh yeah, I mean the light from some of the lanterns aren't really focused anymore because the candles or flames are out in the open, and to make contact with the webbing. And Chad's flame fire bolts here and there, just little. He's trying as fast as he can to help out. He might even have an epileptic seizure here soon with all the
I would
flashing
like-
lights of the webbing burning.
Don't fucking make me
Rating
roll
right now,
to see
bro.
if I have a fucking epileptic seizure. Please. Please don't do this to me.
Roll.
Trust me, I've had that done to me before, and I was about to kill the person that said or suggested this to the DM.
You know,
I
that
got
is
an
true.
18 though on that strength check.
You rip your right leg off of it. It hurts a little bit. You don't take any actual damage, but the strength of the webbing was that forceful that it took a little bit of effort to get it out, get it off the webbing. Do you progress towards the group again?
With them spitting fire everywhere, it's probably better not to.
You hear another screech behind you.
I think
would
I
like
should move.
I'd like to cast dancing lights.
You cast the dancing lights at as close to the entrance as possible.
Yeah, kind of like one around us, and then one like at the door, and then yeah, just the other two wherever for now until we get to the door.
So one at the door, one at you, so that way it's a beacon for Adeline, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because we're not that far away anymore, are we?
No. She got stuck at the 10-foot mark from the entrance. You have progressed about, it was what, 20 feet?
Yeah.
So another 10 feet and you'll make it to her.
I thought it was 40 feet in total.
Feet though.
Did I make
30.
it back technically?
Yeah.
It was 10 feet from the entrance where I had to make you do double check, 2 checks for
Yeah.
1 check for 5
I
feet.
was-
And then it was 30 feet total where I made you do a check for each 10 feet.
Okay.
So they've burnt down 20 feet and they have another 10 feet before they fully clear it to you.
Okay.
If you make an acrobatics check, you'll be in the middle of burning webs, but you'll be in safety.
Fuck it.
So just go ahead and make one more acrobatics check.
18.
There you go.
Cleared it. You're about to make contact with another web, but as you make contact with it, a firebolt hits the strand of webbing, and it just instantly turns ablaze, and it just clears your path.
Can I see him
So-
now?
See, Adeline?
Yeah.
Yeah, clear as day.
I'm gonna ask him, did he trip or something?
Well, when you see something as horrifying as that, you get a bit scared.
It's about to get worse.
Yeah, because we're going in to fight the damn thing.
So, you're reunited. There's still thick webbing up ahead because you've only cleared out the 30 feet. Do you want to continue clearing it out before you get to the entrance?
Yeah.
Yep.
Then
Alright.
before we clear out the entrance, like the doorway, I want to do something.
Okay.
I want to, when we do get there, I want to converge my dancing lights into one glowing, vaguely humanoid form of medium size, and then have it walk in, and hopefully that can serve as a distraction as we file out of the door.
Would that be deception?
No, I mean it just kind of counts as a human.
Yeah, I guess.
It just depends on how intelligent if something else is on the other side of the door, I guess.
Hmm.
It's like, oh, that's a bright light.
Mothman.
I said Mothman.
Okay. So you clear out the rest of the webbing. It takes a few extra minutes longer because the last 10 feet to the entrance is just so thick with webbing. And seeing how much has been burnt and everything, you actually realize what Adeline just went through, and wasn't the easiest of tasks, but shows how nimble she actually is or can be. You clear the rest of the webbing from the entrance that you see that didn't cause any more issues. And Rez, go ahead and do what you want to do. And if anybody else wants to do anything, you should probably do it now.
Fucking pull my bow out, please.
You ain't getting
I'd like
close
to
to
pull
this thing.
out my
Fuck no.
hand crossbow as well.
Can I enter my tunnel fighter as we go in?
Sure.
I'm gonna load my hand crossbow.
All right. I'll enter my tunnel
Rage.
fighter as I go in. Oh, that's gonna fucking rage.
Well, so Death, if you do not
Amen.
receive damage or enter combat, if you do not attack something before the next turn, that rage slot is wasted because it dissipates. Your rage subdues. The adrenaline goes away, and so unless you're able to either receive damage or give damage, then the rage subdues.
If I stab myself with my own dagger, does that count?
You gave your dagger to me, man. You don't have a dagger anymore.
Just
Oh shit! I cut myself with my scimitar then.
tell somebody to slap you.
Ooh, Rez, bitch slap me.
Might as well do basically nothing.
Wait, did Crimson ever give me my dagger back?
No. No, I think I forgot to give you your dagger back.
So Xantar is going into tunnel fighter stance. Jello has pulled out her bow. Crimson, you are
I'm loading my
What?
hand crossbow.
loading your hand crossbow. It's at the ready.
Aim here.
All right. So, Rez,
Yeah.
you go ahead and activate or bring forth your lights, correct? And you form it into as close to a humanoid form as possible.
That's right.
And you make it, quote unquote, walk into the room.
Right. And then like off to the right hand side.
As
Oh.
soon as it clears the entrance, you see that same dimensional door of blue appear right behind the lights, and the a giant spider form lunges at the lights. But it just goes right through the lights, and it kind of sits there and like is confused for a second, and it starts to walk to the left again.
Like now's probably our best chance to go inside.
Hmm.
It has not noticed you all.
Oh, so it's blind too. You guys will get along great.
I vote Jello to go in.
Oh
He's
yeah,
the
vote the
stealthiest.
one with the 18 HP to go in first.
He's the
I push him.
stealthiest.
Excuse me.
You're
push him
the
in.
stealthiest. You're a fucking scout.
Come on, bro. Do your goddamn job.
Yeah, do your job, bro. You're gonna be the bait.
No, send one of the tanks.
If I'm
to
the bait, y'all better come to save my ass the second.
we
use
should-
our rage and
No, we
push
should
him in.
definitely send Fred to be the bait, and then
Oh, yeah.
Edelin should sneak attack, stealth, and then sneak attack.
I'll just walk into the room. Fuck it.
Yeah, and then I think Edelin should stealth, try to get behind it, and maybe flank it.
Well,
With the-
let's see what else is in that room first.
You're gonna go in?
I'll go in.
Do you break the entrance of the room, meaning you are currently in the room?
I would
Yeah,
assume
I'm gonna
so.
go into the room.
As soon as you break the entrance and step into the room, you feel some pressure on your foot, on the front of your leg. A very fine web that you did not see or was not noticed. And from the side of the room, a large ball of webbing shoots out and lands right in front of you.
Huh.
How many other people are in front of or stepping into the room with
I was.
Xandar? So you and Crimson are at the very front. A mass of thick, sticky webbing at a point of my choice within range. The webs fill a 20-foot cube from that point for the duration of up to an hour. The webs are difficult terrain and lightly obscure this area if the webs are not anchored between two solid masses, such as walls or trees. Across the floor, wall, or ceiling, the conjured web collapses on itself, and the spell ends at the start of your next turn. Webs layered over a flat surface have a depth of 5 feet. Each creature that starts its turn in the webs or that enters them during its turn must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, the creature is restrained as long as it remains in the webbing, or until it breaks free. A creature restrained by the web can use its action to make a strength check against your spell DC. If it succeeds, it is no longer restrained. The webs are flammable. Any 5-foot cube of webs exposed to fire burns away in one round, dealing 2d4 fire damage to any creature that starts its turn in the fire. So, this is a nasty little trick that these spiders have left you. And the entrance is covered in webbing again. I need Crimson and Xantar to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, yeah, no, I got a 6.
Dirty 20.
The tiefling manages to stay out of the reach of the webbing, but the Warforged instantly gets stuck in place as this glob of webbing just explodes, and 20 feet cube area is covered in webs. As soon as the trap is sprung, also, you are continuing to go into the room.
Yes.
You break the entrance, and a blue portal opens up right behind you.
Shit.
Oh my gosh. Does a 7 hit you?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
You need 11 more. Man, am I just Is just nothing ever gonna get past my armor? Fucking Christ.
We're about to find out. From above, a large form appears flying out of the air
Above me?
and it attempts to land on you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
19.
You managed to dodge out of the way before being landed on by a two-headed spider.
Oh, great.
It's called a Spider King.
Oh boy.
Fun.
You know what? I got some muffins back home that I gotta make. So,
Want dip?
Hell no.
Good luck,
I
Fred.
started
Good luck,
to
Rita.
search up how many eyes
fine.
does a spider have. It fucking auto searched that shit for me. What the fuck?
I believe a spider
Around
has 8
80
eyes.
eyes.
Oh, no, 80. Fuck.
Around 80, so it has like 160 eyes.
That's not creepy. I'm just gonna say, oh, you are one ugly son of a bitch.
And another dimensional door appears
Fuck me.
right behind you as you dodge out of the way. And now that the Spider King, you dodge forward out of the way, it turns around to face you, but another dimensional door appears right behind you and makes an attack. Finally. I believe that's going to connect.
Yes.
Does
Nah.
a dirty 20 hit you?
Yeah, that definitely hits. Fucking finally.
I don't think you should be
Fucking happy to be
rejoicing
hit.
here.
I'm not, but
He wants
Take
to use
five-
Hellish Rebuke.
Take 5 points of damage.
5 points of
When
damage.
you get done dealing with 5 points of damage, and once you're done with that, please make a Constitution saving throw.
Dirty 20 with Constitution saving throw.
The phase spider appears behind you when your focus was fully on a form that just tried to pounce on you. It does manage to pierce through the armor and bite into you.
Man, I'm
But you
stuck
fight
in
off
a
the
whip.
but you do manage to fight off the effect of the poison. Now,
Well, hellish rebuke, fucker. You finally damaged me.
Astro, what's your DCs?
12.
12.
And I got a 9 in damage.
So 4 points of damage.
Alright, any fucking more?
Go ahead and roll for initiative, everybody.
21.
15.
18. I almost forgot to subtract it.
I have 15.
I got a 20, a dirty 20.
And then Chad got 6.
Yeah, I'm the only one on the other side of
We
the
cut the fucking web.
webbing right now, aren't I?
See, the glob landed right in front of Fred, which is he just got past the main entrance. You were kind of both walking side by side to go into the room. As soon as he stepped through, it activated the trap. As soon as you stepped through, you had a phase spider attack you from the rear. It missed. You were also broke the threshold of the entrance, which gave the Spider King the chance to land on your head and possibly pound you into the ground. You dodge. You manage to see it. You dodge out of the way. You dodge forward. So, if you dodge forward, that means 5 feet. That means that you be right in the same placement
Come on, baby.
as the glob, so you're still within the radius of the web spell.
Burn this web, Crimson. Burn it.
Can't really do that. Don't got fire
So,
magic. Except for hellish rebuke, which,
Burn
Spider
this
King.
fucking web.
Yeah.
I'm kind of stuck. Just a little stuck here.
Mm.
meanwhile, I got
Right, you don't
3
have-
fucking giant
not-
ass spiders around me.
Good thing you don't have any step siblings.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Crimson,
Yes.
it is your turn to start this process.
I guess I'm gonna attack the one who actually injured me.
The face spider.
Yes.
And the one that you've already injured.
Yep. It's already injured.
Okay.
Might as well get rid of it if possible.
Alrighty.
Was he able to get off Hellish Rebuke?
I was.
Yes.
I did
How much did
4
that do?
damage with it.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Because
Right,
it passed its dexterity saving throw.
Oh, that makes
At
sense.
20. Where the fuck were these dice rolls when I was fucking dealing with Giello?
So, critical hit. It's double damage.
20 damage even.
20 damage. Alright. Looking pretty rough. So it's knocked on its ass.
There you go.
It goes screeching. Very horrible screech erupt from it as it gets knocked prone. Do you want to make a movement or anything because you are still in the radius of the webbing and you could end up being caught in the web spell?
Yes.
Oh.
And also out from being surrounded.
Well, you can move. Now that you're in the room, you can move 5 feet to the right and it should clear from the area of effect of the spell, and you will not also leave combat zone from either the Spider King or the Face Spider to induce a attack of opportunity. Would you like to do that?
Yes, I would like to do that.
What's going on, guys?
Combat.
Fun.
I am stuck on the other side of a web wall with the boss. Alone.
Huh? Fun. You got it.
Now it is Gel. It is your turn, sir. You're all the way at the back of the column.
Can I throw my lantern at the web, see if that catches fire?
You didn't
Can I
have a
do that?
lantern. You have night vision.
Oh yeah, I don't have a lantern. I do have night vision, technically. 12.
Huh? Oh, for the dexterity saving throw. Yes, actually, you take 1 foot onto the webbing, and your foot gets instantly stuck in place.
Great. Now we
Told
have
you to
2
burn it.
people inactive.
Anything I can burn it with.
Grab Rez's lantern.
Well, I'm stuck with Zan, aren't I?
Yeah.
Okay. Shut
How you doing? You want a muffin?
muffin.
So just my leg is stuck. Gotcha.
Each creature that starts its turn in the webs or that enters them during its turn must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, the creature is restrained as long as it remains in the webs or until it breaks free. A creature restrained by the webs cannot use its action to make a strength check against your spell save DC. If it succeeds, it is no longer restrained. The webs are flammable. Any 5-foot cube of webs exposed to fire burns away in 1 round, dealing 2d4 fire damage to any creature that starts its turn in the fire.
See, I would have been fine. Burn the webs.
So, Gel is stuck in the in the webbing
Leg is
as well. Now it's the first initial Face Spider's turn. The one that initially snuck or dimension doored right behind Crimson. It now turns and looks straight at Fred and goes, a tasty treat.
It's gonna break his jaw.
I don't
Cavity.
know. One of them was able
Well,
to
it's the
dive
cavity.
through fucking plate armor, so
All right. So, if you are restrained, which you are, you're not incapacitated or anything. If you're stuck in the webbing, you are restrained. Meaning attacks against you are at advantage. And any attack that you send out has disadvantage.
All
Alright. So even with you being restrained, Fred,
right.
and me rolling twice, I still did not get more than a freaking 7 total, I believe. Yeah, so 3 was the highest roll with a +4. So I did not hit your armor class even with you restrained. But give it time. Maybe something else will attack you. That ends that phase spider's turn. Now, Fred, it's your turn.
All right. Dex saving throw.
All right.
Yeah, no, I got a fucking 4.
You are getting more caught in the webs as you try to fight your way out of it.
You're making it
Alrighty,
more
can I use
difficult.
my channeled affinity? It doesn't require any movement. I'm gonna use Dreadful Aspect.
Explain.
As an action, the paladin channels the darkest emotions and focuses them into a burst of magical menace. Each creature within the paladin's choice within 30 feet of the paladin must make a wisdom saving throw if it can see the paladin. On a failed save, the target is frightened of the paladin for 1 minute. If a creature frightened by this effect ends its turn more than 30 feet away from the paladin, it must attempt another wisdom saving throw. So
A grr.
basically, I'm just gonna blast that shit
All
into
right.
everything around here. Sorry, guys.
Everything dark in your past, you just imagined all at once. All these feelings of hatred, all these feelings of pain, suffering, just builds up inside of you. And y'all just see an aura start to build up around Fred. And then all of a sudden, it just shoots out. What creatures do you want this to affect?
Everything within 30 feet.
Fuck
Including the
Everything?
you.
Everything that can see me within 30 feet.
You want everything, and not
Ooh.
just the spiders.
Not just the spiders. Because I can only see the spiders. How do I not know there's more? I don't have to
You can
see
still
them.
differentiate between your allies and everything else, right?
See, I told you
Right,
he won't
I-
help you guys.
But that's what I'm saying is I don't know about the other spiders, so I'm just blasting just in case there's other things around me. If there are other creatures within 30 feet, I don't know it. I only see these two little fuckers.
3.
I'm still gonna blast. Just everything.
Alright, guys. What do
I
we
need
have
everybody
beat?
to make a DC save against wisdom, correct?
Yep.
And that is a DC save of
14.
14. All right. I'm going to roll for the phase spiders right now. First one is shit. Failed. So the one that just attacked you failed. The second one passed. The king spider, or spider king, is still shit. So let
Oh, thank God.
fail. No, I'm sorry. The spider king passed. It does have a +2 to wisdom saving throws. It just met the DC.
I just
Damn.
met it.
So you are safe. Let me go down the line. Gil,
I got a fucking net one.
you won. Your
But he is
world just
restrained.
goes
I got a
completely
nat one.
dark. You have all these horrible emotions slamming into you, and you are
So
just.
it's still my muffins. Damn.
You look at Fred, and he just looks like a terror in the dark. He is horrifying. You don't want to be anywhere near him, but unfortunately, you are stuck right behind him.
He's just like, let me go.
Xantar, you may be stuck for this entire encounter with that bullshit.
It doesn't matter if I'm stuck for this
You
entire
promise.
encounter. One of the spiders is gone.
Adeline,
That bitch is
I'm
gone.
gone too, bro.
Jello.
I'm gone
Madeline.
too.
Oh,
you pass. You fight these emotions that are flooding from Fred. Anari,
Let's find out. That's and a net 20.
you start to feel these emotions just hit you mentally, but you just
And then
instantly start
Natara
blocking
comes
them out.
I think the other one should come out. Make Kanari fail and then the other one succeed.
Well, that's what I just said.
Oh, okay.
well, Chad.
Oh, fuck me. Fucking Chad.
So, like you said, she
Wow,
started
bro.
feeling it, and then Natara just came out.
Chad dribbles up into a little ball.
Oh my god, Chad.
He's not the Chad now.
He is not. And as a bonus action, do you think I can enter Tunnel Fighter, or do I have to, or am I
You're
restrained from
restrained.
entering Tunnel Fighter?
Does it cost any movement to go into tunnel fighter stance?
No, I just enter a stance that lasts until my next turn.
All right. Well, you can enter that stance. You're just stuck in place. That's all.
Alright, that's what I'll do.
And that is your turn, correct?
That is my turn, yep.
Adeline, your turn.
So there's no, like, I was just going to say there's no webbing in front of me, so I can just freely shoot wherever.
Correct.
Okay. And would I get sneak bonus because they're focused on someone else?
Oh, they're definitely focused on me or
As
fucking
a-
Fred.
As a bonus, you can try to go stealth mode. And then you can make your attack.
Sure, why not? Let's try it. 27.
You feel pretty confident that you have hid behind somebody and you can peek around them and then take a shot.
Hide behind Chad, he's curled up. Perfect cover.
Which target are you shooting at?
Yeah, the king one's focused on Crimson, right?
And another phase spider. But they are a little bit further away. The closest target would be the phase spider that's near Fred. And you might get a line of sight on it if you time it right.
Isn't
can-
the one that's on Fred already scared?
It's terrified of him, but it cannot move because it's not its turn. And you cannot see the second phase spider that Crimson has already shellacked.
Can I see the king one or no?
Yeah, you got in behind Natara after she changed, and you hid behind her, and you're trying to line up a shot. So you can see the thorax of the king spider that is facing Crimson, and you see the side view of a phase spider.
I'm gonna try and shoot the king spider directly in its eye.
You
Yeah,
see
but
the
it's a shot.
the thorax is the
The
butt.
thorax, the behind of it. Sorry, my fault. Might as well shoot it in its ass.
All right, go ahead and take a shot with advantage for sneak attack.
25.
It definitely hits. So sneak attack is double damage. 20. Well, he said it was a +5, so you got a nat 20.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's double damage everything. So roll 2d6 for the bow damage. That'll do double. That's the critical hit for the bow, and then you get sneak attack. So third level sneak attack is 2d6, so double damage 4d6.
So 4d6?
Damn.
Yep.
You have potential of doing 24 damage.
18.
18 for the sneak attack, and the initial bow attack was
12 then.
12.
The bow.
For the bow attack, you also get your dexterity bonus for the bow attack itself. So it was 12 total, or was it 15 plus 18? Yes. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, right? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13. Yep, 33 points of damage. All right. You manage to insert this arrow into the thorax of this double-headed king spider, and it pierces right next to the heart, and it lets out this horrible shrieking pain. Good hit. It is now Anari's turn.
I want to try to get Gel and Fred free, so I'm gonna try to take that lantern and burn the spider webs.
You only have enough of the lantern to burn one webbing or one person that's caught in the webs.
Fred first.
In order for you, are you throwing it and like throwing it on the webs, hoping that the flame will catch the webs on fire? Or are you physically going up and like going to make contact with the lantern flame to the webbing?
If I were to throw it, I'd imagine there's only a chance it'll ignite, right?
I'd say 50-50. If it lands just right, it might just stand straight up and not do a daggum thing. If
Plus, you also
the other
may break
50%,
it.
it would lean on its side, and then it would catch the flame. Would catch the flames on fire. But in doing so, it would also catch Fred on fire and cause him to do cause damage to him.
Fine by me. Burn this bitch.
And if I try to get closer to put it near his feet,
If you get closer, you're going to have to go past Gel, which is also caught in the webs. And once you go past Gel and get adjacent to Fred, you are going to be in the area of effect of the web spell.
Fuck it. Light your crossbow on fire.
ooh, can I do that?
75% chance of hitting the webbing and 25% chance of hitting Fred.
That's fine. I mean, he did endanger most of the party by doing this stupid attack.
Yeah,
so.
right.
In danger, bro. You guys would just run away.
Brother,
Be fine.
you incapacitated at least one of our members.
Not my fault.
You incapacitated too. Fucking death is
Yeah, exactly.
affected
What do you
by
mean
it.
not your fault? You literally
They're-
could have said,
they're-
except for these 4 people.
They're frightened. They can just walk away.
Even still.
You just have a broken leg.
I mean, he can't
Ugh.
walk away. He's stuck.
Gel is just a blundering fool right now, terrified and like crying at the sight of Fred.
Yeah, I'm stuck. I can't.
Good job. Nobody likes you.
I
Like
need a
miniature
comfort
muffins,
muffin.
Yeah, I'd like to, tie like a little piece of fabric, light it on fire, and then shoot it at his feet.
25 and below, you hit the hit Fred. You hit the flames.
Cool.
The webs are flammable. Any 5-foot cube of webs exposed to the fire burns away in one round, dealing 2d4 fire damage. So here we go. You take 7 points of damage of fire.
Okay.
So, Anari, that was your attack, correct?
Hey,
The second phase spider that passed its wisdom saving throw and is looking at Crimson with a hateful glare.
I mean, I don't blame it.
And it lunges and attacks you. To no effect. It lunges and it scrapes its fangs against your plate mail. And it dimension door. It uses its ability to dimension door out of this plane. Next
Well,
is
we
a
have
Spider
a spider on
King.
the loose now.
Spider King. It turns around and instantly knows where the arrow came from. At disadvantage, it's going to throw a web at Jello. 10, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Does the 13 hit you?
Yeah, my armor class is a 16.
It misses you. And it walks to the right out of view from the tunnel that you are currently in. That way it cannot be visibly attacked or physically attacked by anybody that's in the tunnel. It has not gone out of range of your physical attack, Crimson.
Okay.
And it turns back towards you. Chad, you bumbling fool.
runs away.
He stands up after leaving the cradle position. He stands up and gets to the amount of distance required, ends his turn, and makes the 19 saving throw. That ends Chad's turn. Crimson, it is your turn.
So the spider is in range. The king.
The Spider King is in range, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna make an attack on it.
Alrighty.
There's a 15 hit.
Yep.
Thank God, because I fucking rolled a 9 plus my proficiency strength. I'm gonna do 12 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Just try and cleave straight through it.
It works.
And then I'm going to use my action surge to get another attack on the other spider.
You cleave right through the two heads of the spider, making it, oddly enough, natural looking almost, because now the two spider heads are split. So there's only one head looking at you instead of two. Awkward. But you move back towards the other phase spider that is currently terrified. You just see it shivering in place right now.
Oh no, I'm
You
talking about
walk
the one
towards
that's
it.
already injured.
The one that's injured, it's not even on the plane right now.
Oh, it left? Oh, right.
Yep.
It did.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how far away is the one quivering in fear right now?
The one that's next to Fred is you took 5 feet distance walking away from it so you could get out of the webbing. So if you go back into the webbing, you have a chance of getting caught in the web.
Or I can use
So
my
then
hand crossbow.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah. There's a 16 hit.
Yes, it does.
8 points of damage.
You smack it right in the thorax. Does that end your turn?
Yes.
Gel,
Demon.
it is your turn. Oh, terrified one.
You
He's
make another
still
roll, right?
restrained. He can't get 30 feet away.
Oh, I cannot.
He can make a dex throw though.
And with the amount of terrifiedness that he is definitely going to make any attempt to try to get away from him. So, if you would like, go ahead and try to make it
17.
a what?
17, good sir.
You rip your boots out of that webbing so hard, and you try to get away. Do you move away?
Yes.
Oakley dokley. You move through the tunnel back the way you came. Would you like to make a saving throw at the end of your turn?
15.
You pass.
Let's go.
Alright, everyone's in action.
You don't have
again.
to worry about me, Zan.
That ends your turn, correct, Gil?
Because I can't go back.
Roger that. It is now the first phase spider's turn, which is terrified. It instantly dimensions door out of this plane. Fred,
What's up?
I'll give it to you. The webs have burnt enough to where you can move out of the way.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate it.
There are no attackable enemies on the field right now because both of them are in another plane.
Are they?
Yeah.
They are.
Interesting. What shall I do today? What shall I do?
You can start burning shit.
Shit's already burnt.
That was only a 5x5 out of the 20x20.
Yeah, that's true. Can I just take the lantern that I have and set fire to the stuff behind me?
Yes, you can clear the two. You can set the webbing in front of you, or behind you, technically, and adjacent to it. That way, the clearance to the room can start to be cleared and unable to affect people once it fully burns through.
All right. I'm then going to. Can I take my bonus action, or is that just take everything?
That I'll count those two, that 10-foot area as your action.
All right, then I'll just take my bonus action. Actually, I'll move. No, I won't move. I'll just take my bonus action and go into my tunnel fighter,
Okay.
and I'll also apologize.
You fucker.
Sorry, everyone. At least one of them's gone. That's all.
Adeline,
Hmm.
your turn. There is no visible targets in the area. The 10-foot area in front of the entrance is being cleared of webbing. It's burning currently. Is there anything you would like to do?
Just keep my bow out and keep looking around to see if there's anything.
So in this particular situation, you can hold your action in case a target appears. You can hold your action to fire your bow,
Okay, I'll do that.
and as soon as that target appears, even though it is not your turn, you're holding your action to shoot it as soon as a target appears.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right, Anari,
Yeah.
it is your turn.
So, am I kind of in the same situation as Edelin for ranged?
Correct.
I can't see the king spider.
King Spider is dead.
Yeah, he's kind
Oh,
of
that
split
one was
in
one that was
two.
died. Okay, sorry, I thought that was one of the phase spiders. Then yeah, can I hold my action with my crossbow?
Yes, you may.
Then yeah, I want to do that.
Roger that.
And then with my actually, is most of the stuff burned out now, or is that just what was under Fred?
Just the area that was underneath Fred.
Then okay, yeah, I will just hold my action there at the edge of the doorway.
Roger that. The phase spider, that first dimension doored out, appears right behind Crimson.
He has a vendetta against me, but I don't blame him. I did hit him very fucking hard.
You guys do not have a clear line of sight. You can still try to shoot it.
But you'll risk hitting me, I assume.
Correct. So if you guys want to shoot, just roll with disadvantage.
Yeah, I'll wait till I have a clear shot.
All right. In that case, the phase spider, Adeline, are you holding your shot until you have a clear line of sight?
Well, it would be like an ad of what again? I'm sorry.
Well, you're not in stealth
You-
mode right now, so you wouldn't get the stealth attack.
Yeah. All right. I'm
You
gonna
would-
hold it. I'll
Okay.
hold it.
So, because you cannot expect wherever this phase spider is going to appear next, it is kind of a sneak attack. Holy shit, that actually hit.
Hmm.
17 plus 4.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that hits.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. 3 points of piercing damage.
That's it?
And you need to make a constitution saving throw, DC 11.
I got
Wait,
11
you're just
exact.
avoiding my tunnel fighter, aren't you?
No, this one was trying to knock Crimson out.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
what was that?
I got 11 exact.
You feel the poison start to enter your body, but it fights it off barely. Barely does it
Mhm.
fight this poison off. You do feel a little sick, but
Hellish Rebuke,
feel like an-
bitch.
and what is the DC again?
DC 12.
All right, send the full damage.
Oh, did it fail its saving throw?
Yep.
So 11.
All right. You're still alive.
Bit charred.
Where's my little Frady pet?
Not on this plane.
Let's tame it, boys.
How about
Through
no?
fear. You wouldn't want to
Fear.
tame a phase spider? I would.
Chad walks up just outside of the burning webs, and he's holding his action. You see him starting to get ready to casting a spell, but he's holding the full effect of spell casting, waiting. It is Crimson's turn.
Well, I'm gonna go attack the face spider who's behind me. Well, actually, I should be facing him now.
All right, go ahead and make your attack.
Oh, does a 14 hit?
It tries to dodge out of the way, but you see it starting to dodge, and you make full contact with it.
Oh, 14 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Same way I did the king spider.
Now this spider does not look natural anymore because its head is split in two, and it only had one head.
Yes.
So you just see the internal organs spilling out and just gore spewing out from its split in half corpse. Is there anything else that you would like to do?
So
Nope.
All right.
Now we
Go!
still have one spider at large.
Yes, my good friend.
Howdy, sir.
Howdy.
It is your turn again.
I run all the way back to.
All right. So you run back. What else would you like to do?
Is there still webs over there?
The entrance is burning. The magical webs are burning.
I definitely wouldn't rage right now. That's for sure.
Oh no, I'm not raging. No. Because like, remember, I have 4 javelins.
Are you holding
Yeah.
a javelin, standing by, waiting for a target to appear?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
But can I take a javelin out
You can take a
and
javelin
wait
out
for? Then I'll take a javelin
and
out.
stand ready. Okie dokie. So you're holding your
Okey-doke.
action. The phase spider appears, not knowing the current surroundings, appears right back to where it was, no longer affected by this terror.
So we can all see it technically, can't we?
You can all see it clearly.
And then I have Tunnel Fighter on, I believe.
And you see Chad's hands start moving instantly. So everybody that was holding their action for this creature to reappear, you now have a clear line of sight. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
I got a 19, 24.
You hit. Go ahead and roll for damage. Ariana. Or
21.
Inari. Sorry. 21?
Yeah.
21. You hit. Roll for damage.
Not me almost accidentally rolling a d20 for damage. Imagine.
Oh my god.
Gil.
There's.
I got a 3.
Oh no.
Well, at least it didn't critical fail.
It was my. Yeah. Hey, it's my first time throwing a goddamn javelin, so it makes sense. I'm goddamn this.
Actually, is this with your dexterity modifier?
No, his dex is +3, so it would be.
Whatever. No, my
Oh, is it +2?
+2, bro. Yeah, it's
Oh, I
plus
must
two.
be thinking of
you
somebody
did get a
else.
critical fail.
I do 7
if-
points of damage.
No, if it's with my dex, then it's 5.
All right. So, Adeline, what was your damage total?
6.
6. Inari.
7.
7. Chad. 7 points of damage. Plus 5. 12. Sorry. And Gil missed his javelin throw.
To the floor.
Instantly, as soon as this phase spider reappears on this material plane, it gets whacked by a crossbow bolt, 4 bolts of magic missile, and an arrow.
And it already had one up its ass.
It instantly gets rocked to one side, but manages to stand back up and make an attack on Fred.
Alrighty.
But I'm gonna say that a 15 does not hit.
No.
So, Fred, it is your turn to return
Oh,
fire if you so desire.
Do you think it would let me tame it? Be wounded at all?
You just terrified the living hell out of it, and it's on 1 HP. This is a creature, and when a creature is cornered, what does it do?
It lashes out.
Yeah, I think you have disadvantage here.
But it lashed out at me and then bonked off my armor.
So, are you going to try and make an animal handling check?
Yeah, I'll take that. Do I take it with disadvantage?
Most definitely.
Give him an edge
Okay.
or not?
You
So
can't just
two
throw a
rolls.
Pokeball once you get it hurt to a certain point and try to capture it.
Bro,
This isn't
right.
Pokemon.
Bullshit.
Right. Okay. So
He has a master ball, bro. I don't know what
okay.
you're talking about.
Okay, that's not bad actually. I hit a nat 20, but then I got a dirty 20.
Shit. We have a pet spider now, probably.
I don't even. I mean, that's a pretty good roll there, but. Alright, so it moves to your left side away from everybody else and is cowering behind your left leg, trying to make itself as small as possible.
The poor fucking tavern owner.
Walks in with this fucking feature. He's like, "What the fuck is that?"
Oh, am I covered in gore after fucking cleaving 2 spiders in half?
Probably.
Yeah. Well, it looks like I'm gonna have to wash up.